Good afternoon and welcome to the $1,000 Cheecha National Championship from Metro Bowl in Peabody, Mass. I'm Paul Grant along with Greg Gouillart and Bob Lee. We have Korey Packard against Jeremy Seaholm, the last two winners, head-to-head here today for $1,000. Korey Packard, I covered my first big match last year with you, and you were incredible today. 166 second string, set the tone, a 671. Now you get the chance to defend your title. Your thoughts on today's match?
Should be a good match. Jeremy's a great bowler. I'm looking forward to it.
You're a duck pin bowler also. How does that translate to Candlepin bowling?
I bowled duck pin in the league last year. I actually think it helps my grip on Candlepin, being a smaller ball. So it gives me a better lift.
And you've gone from 2.7 to 2.6 at times. Why the change in the bowling ball sometimes?
It depends on how I feel. If I'm feeling tired or more energized, if I have more strength that day, I'll bowl with 2.7s. If not, then I'll cut down to the 2.6.
Okay, good luck today.
Thank you very much.
Jeremy Seaholm, who won it 2 years ago. Yeah, it's supposed to be back in November. Long delay here. Jeremy, how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Tell us about your favorite bowling moment in your career. If you look back in your career, one of your favorite moments.
Probably my first time on television, Channel 50, 19 years old, threw a 400 to start.
Yeah, I saw you, 412. Rich Clark, was it?
Yeah, doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, it's good. He had a 168 against you too, and you still beat him. Now, tell us about the Approach podcast with Danny Finn, how viewers can watch that, what it's about.
We just came up with the idea. You know, we were talking to a couple bowlers. They were just telling us some stories, and we just thought it was a good idea to get those stories, recorded. Not only do I love them, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that want to listen to them.
Tell us about your daughter who's bowling now, too. How's she doing lately?
Yeah, she just joined the Kids League this past year at Ryan's. She's doing pretty good. She already has a 90 string under her belt, so she's going to be better than me already.
All right, next project is getting your wife on there, Sue, back in the bowling.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
All right, good luck today. It's a 5-string format, $5 at a time. If there's a tie, a 1-string roll-up. The $1,000 Cheecha National Championship underway from Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass.
Thanks so much.
Welcome, Greg Gouillart.
Thank you very much, Paul, and hello everyone watching on Bowling Nerd Network, the long-awaited championship match between the Season 1 and Season 2 champions live here at Metro Bowl in Peabody. Thank you all for watching. Do please like and share the video so we can get a great audience for this match. We're looking forward to bringing it to you.
Korey Packard, the point toss is going first. Jeremy Seaholm will bowl second.
We'll just need to load in the in-screen scoreboards right here, and that's what explains the slight technical delay right now. But once we have that all set, and once we gather all of you here live, we'll be ready to get started.
Korey Packard starts off with one pin only, almost a Julian. Started back in the 80s when a guy named Dave Julian kept hitting backdoor strikes, and they coined the phrase in Canada, the Julian. A little fun fact. $1,000 Cheecha National Championship underway. The previous two winners head-to-head. Korey Packard is fair to start the match. $51 years old, Korey Packard from Sutton, Mass, originally from Auburn, Mass. Grew up the old Auburn Thunderbird Bowl in Auburn, Mass. There's Jim Barber, Hall of Famer. Korey Packard on the bonus ball. Right in the nose, 3-1 split, 2-4-7 left, 10 on the right, a couple pieces of wood. 16 after 1. In the first of 5, the Cheecha National Championship underway from Peabody.
A lot of wood in between the 2 and the 10 pins there for Korey to potentially trip on or use.
Hook the right, so it's up to 2, 4, and 7. Nine box, 25 through 2 here in the first. Korey works at Staples as an accountant since 1994. The father of 2 daughters, Emily and Lauren. In his time off, enjoys golfing, running, golf, pool, and cribbage. A 117 league bowler with a high single of 195, getting to a 166 in the Cheecha Nationals last year in Abington. On his way to a 671 victory for $2,500.
Mid-130s average. Incredible.
His high triple is 455. His high five is 737. His high 10 is 1368. Waiting for the lanes to get set here. Scoreboard up above. Let's welcome in Bob Lee. Bob Lee, tell us about the new Candlepin Bowling Network here, coming up soon.
Well, Korey sets up for his child. Let's watch that.
On the nose again. Punches out 5.
Yeah, everything that you knew as Spread Eagle Productions will be now is going under the new brand of the Candlepin Bowling Network. So Bowling Nerd Network, Spread Eagle on the YouTube channel, and or any other affiliated products on Twitch. And I think we have a small presence on another website. But it's just a name that will allow us to grow past what we were, which is like a tryout organization. We've kind of proven that we can bring live professional bowling to the audience, and here we are.
9:34 through 3, the first of 5. So the YouTube channel is going to be Candlepin Bowling Network.
Yeah, it's in the process of changing right now. You can't instantly change it. It has to go through brand review, and they want to make sure that everything's on the up and up, and that no one else has that name. But we expect that should be done within a few days.
And we'll still be live streaming on Bowling Nerd Network, correct?
Yeah. And on the YouTube channel a little bit more too. So right now, the Facebook audience is the largest. We want to pay attention to them. We don't want to leave them behind.
Thank you, Bob Lee. Eight pins down, 2 to go. Has the 6 and 10 on the right. He's at 34 through 3 so far here in the first. 9:43 through 4.
Good solid start, looking to get back on the head pin and get back on. Add to that first mark in the first box.
117 league bowler.
Finishing up this side.
Just off the right, 4 to left, the 1, 2, 4, 7 triangle right corner. It's the 6, 9, and 10. Looking for a second mark. This will be a tough shot. Winner gets $1,000. Winner take off. Nice effort. Won't carry. 7, 9, 10. 2 pieces of wood. Eight box, 51.5 for Korey Packard. Not the start he wanted, but plenty of time left. 5-string format. Here's 2020 Cheecha champion Jeremy Seaholm on lane 23. Jeremy from Marlborough, Mass. 126 overall average. High single of 196, high triple of 462. Both left has the 1, 8, 6, 10 to the right, 2 pieces of wood. Yes, off the right. He's up to 1, 8, 10. Good crowd on hands. Nice 9 to start. Just by 7, but an open half. Rest away from Korey Packard.
Yeah, it was a good crowd today. I had to park in the overflow lot here at Metro Bowl in Peabody. Good crowd for this, and a great money match that took place earlier. If you haven't yet seen it on Bowling Nerd Network and Candlepin Bowling Network, do check it out. You will be thankful.
Right in the middle. Breaks up the split. Got a break. Has the 2, 4, 7. A good piece of wood. For a spare. Off the ball. Won't carry. Good try. High piece of wood.
Yeah, it bounced off the sidewall just in front of the 7 pin. Too bad.
9 box, 18 through 2 down 7 in the string, first to 5. Cheecha National Championship. Former 2 winners head-to-head here at Metro Bowl. Jeremy's up against a 51.5, Korey Packard. Jeremy was a Ryan from the Michigan Millis Masters with 2.7 pound bowling. Nice ball in the pocket for a strike, 9. 4 pin remains, 72% success rate for pro bowlers that would, according to Candlepin Bowling Network stats. For a spare, yes. 28 to ball through 3, down 6, but on a spare. 7 to take the lead. Jeremy's high five, 6'9", he's done it twice.
Jeremy, of course, has also been both a commentator and champion on New England Candlepins on Franklin Access TV.
On the spare, it's good, but just sailed right at the last moment as the floor has been left to 1, 2, 4, 7. 34 through 3 were tied early on in the first. High 10 is 13-20. He's never bowled a 20 strike. For a spare, 2-2 pull. Accurate shot, nothing to show for it on the opposite pin.
At the angle on the first ball, the accuracy on the second one, just got to marry the two.
On the opposite pin again, only an 8 that time. 30, make it 42 through 4. Down 1 at the screen, needs 9 to tie the first half.
Just got to keep hitting the object. It's a matter of time.
Jeremy bowling since he was 3 years old, but interested by watching Channel 5 with his grandfather. Right in the pocket, that's the hay bale, the Packer 5. They go about 31% for pro bowlers out work against cats provided by Candlepin Bowling Network. For a second spare, looks good. Won't get it there.
Oh!
8-pin holds up.
Usually you get that sidewall action to get that back pin, the hay bale and the check mark, usually with comparable spare percentages. Not to be this time.
He gets to 10, and he takes a 1-pin lead halfway through the first of 5 for Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart, Bob Lee with you live for the $1,000 Cheecha National Championship. 2 former winners, head-to-head.
1-pin margin, still 45 frames to go.
Korey Packard stops with there 6. Open since then, strike rate gets 8, has the 8 and the 10. Has 2 pieces of wood side by side in the 7 and 5 spot. Silly places. Right that wood, and almost right by the 10-pin. 10-pin got shaken up a little bit there.
Yeah, he got on the right side of the wood, it spun into the 8, and then caromed both a pin and the ball, at least a pin certainly towards the 10-pin, and darn near picked it up.
He gets 10 bucks, 61 through 6. That's a 9 officially, that did not count. You got it? You make that a 9. 60 through 6. He's down 1 coming in now.
This is your mic. You don't need to be that close. It's good. It's a very good.
Packard for spare, just missed it. Has the 1 and the 7. $9. 72 through 7. Pinning well. We've only 1 mark so far, Greg. The long-awaited match. Perfect shot, nothing to show for it. A spread eagle plus the 9.
You took a look at it. He's probably going to throw less into more. That's the old adage.
Got the 3, but we couldn't carry to the 4.
Or at least Mark Ritchie's adage about that.
Yep. And there from Charlie Chutras. Oh, nice 9 out of that mess. Good pinning again. 9, make it 81 through 8 in the first of 5. Korey bowls at a Bogey Lanes in East Brookfield, Mass. Uses a mix of 2.7 pound and 2.6 pound Paramount bowling balls. Says Paramount's the only way to go. Great head pin, gets 9 out of that. Generous hit. He's up to just the 2-pin. Bowling since he was 4 years old. Has a bunch of accomplishments we'll go over throughout the match. And he gets a second mark of the string. 91 of the ball through 9. Had a spare 6 in the first. Tight battle early on. Two outstanding bowlers head to head. Packard on the spare, on the head pin. Breaks the split, gets 8 out of that, maybe 9. 8 it is. 6-10 lead, 51% success rate for pro bowlers that would, based on Candlepin Bowling Network stats. 99 through 9. And he gets a 9. Ends up with a 108 first string. With 1 ball to go, actually. Got ahead of myself. Usually I'm on a 7-second delay. And like I said, $9. 108, like I said, 108 first string. I thought it was Groundhog Day. Still looking for that perfect broadcast. Jeremy Seaholm up against a 108 string at a 52 half. Trails by 1, box to box. Had a spare 6 in the third. Raised the left side, just missed the head pin. Has the 1, 3, 6, and the 10. Jeremy's made over 20 television appearances on Comcast, Channel 50. And leads up the 1 and the 7. So New England Candlepins won his first match of the 4-12. And he gets a 9 that time. 61 through 6 down 2, box to box, up against a 108 string. So he'll need a mark at least. 47 the next 4, but no points obviously. 5 string total pinfall determines it. In the event of a tie, a 1 string roll off.
And 4 boxes still to get it.
Nice ball, but look at this. That's the Dan Castle used to call us the castle shot.
That annoying moment when that head pin buzzes by the 2 pin. Now it's settled in an odd spot. Usually it camps in front of the 4-7, but this time it's forward on the plate in front of the 4-5. We'll see how this affects the shot.
That's a better piece of wood than it normally is. And he got it to go. Nice shot.
Because the red line was able to take it out.
Yes.
Perfectly played.
When it's in front of the 4-7, it's hard to kick over. 71 of the ball through 7, down 1 in the string, but on a spare to take the lead. He had the parted hair, age 19. Right in the head pin again, but a 2-1 split. Good piece of wood maybe to help. Has the 6-10 and the 7 on the left, 2 pieces of wood.
Yeah,
78 through 7, up 6 in the string.
Yeah, powerful, accurate ball, got the fill he needed. Maybe not the leave, although there's a piece of wood very high. It's very vertical as well. Let's see.
Cap it over. Good try. Let go. Almost. What a bid.
Right in front.
I think if he had a WoW shirt, that would have gone. $10.
It sounds like junk science, but it really can improve your game, really loosen you up.
It makes you feel better. A plain old t-shirt. Wow, you feel better about yourself. 88 through 8, up 7, up against a spare 6 here, though. So 2 10s to tie the string. It's a 5-string total format. Nice ball, 8, 9. 7 pin remains. No wood. 72% success rate for pro bowlers that wood.
But look at this channel wood there. Do you see how its sign is sticking its way out?
It needs to go right at it.
Complicated.
His ball should go right into that without the wood. For a spare. Right on it! Oh, there's a count. There's a count. He does it, calls it off. He hit the wood first. That was close. Michael Caine said it's good. It was on the lane, I thought. I thought it was good. Wood was sticking out of the gutter a little bit. I thought it was good. You guys decide. Bowler's choice. Bowler's choice. He called it a 9. A tough shot. I thought that was good.
It generated quite a lot of discussion, but that's the rule of the game. Bowler decides, and it's bowler's call.
We lost a play-up by 1 pin one time, and then Friday Night Mixed League, because somebody called the wrong pins. We lost by 1 pin in a box. So he gets a 9, 97 through 9, down 2. And Korey will take the lead after the first string in a close battle.
Good crowd on hand for this long-awaited match with a lot on the line.
Gotta get him to make some noise here. All the bowlers back here said that was on. But again, bowler's choice. You just hope that doesn't, if it comes down to the end, it doesn't cost him. Nice 10. 107 string. Korey Packard takes it by 1. 108 to 7. 107 by 1 pin. 4 strings to go for the $1,000 Cheecha National Championship for Metro Bowl in Peabody, Mass. Paul, Grant, Greg Gouillart, Bob Lee with you on hand.
Jeremy only lost 2 pins on the back half there. That's how he was able to stay level. Between that and good count, we have a tight match.
Okay. Korey Packard leads off. The 51-year-old from Sutton, Mass. Turns 52 on November 19th. In a 117 league bowler with a 195 high single. Second string on lane 23 from Peabody. Head pin. 3-2 split. 2-4-7 on the left side, 6-10 on the right. Punch out the 4 pin that time. That was the first ball, would have been a lemon drop, which would be $1 for Candlepins for Cancer. Trying to grab the short 2, and does for an 8 to start the second. He's at 1 in the match coming in.
And those WOW shirts also promoting Candlepins for Cancer as well. Great quality shirt as well.
The pre-shrunk Gilligan brand. Frank DeLuca came up with the idea. He gets them made, and $10 at $25 goes to Candlepins for Cancer. A high-quality shirt, great price, a great cause. The WOW shirt, order from Frank DeLuca, myself, Paul Grant, and we'll figure out how to get it to you. Color and size, just let us know. Korey has the chance for the 7 and the 8. He's got 4 pieces of wood on the deck. Trying to go red line here. He does for a spare. 18 the ball here in the second of 5. Korey won the first 108-107. He won the Cheecha Nationals last year, October 9th at Abington, Webster Timberlanes. Defeated Joey Lister, Dave Barber, and Matt Susi. He had a 671. Won it handily. On the spare fill, right in the pocket again, on the head pin, 2-1 split. 3-6 on the right, 7 on the left, 2 pieces of wood. 25 through 2 in string number 2.
Yeah, piece of wood slightly in front of the 7 here. 3-6, he's going to have to jump that 3 across one way or another, but if he does, it might be easier than usual.
Nice ball, almost.
Ooh. It went just behind even the larger target anyway. No, did not miss that by much at all.
Spread Eagle Productions being replaced by Candlepin Bowling Network next month. Korey gets a 10, living on the edge. 35 through 3 here in the second.
One note though, it is the same great channel, just a new name. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. Your subscription is still just as good there, as well as the follows on our still named Bowling Nerd Network. But of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, do it while it's free.
And all your people that subscribe to Spread Eagle will carry over automatically to the new Candlepin Bowling Network next month.
Exactly.
So subscribe for free now on YouTube, Spread Eagle Productions. Korey head pin, 9. 10 pin left up. Got more than I thought he would in that shot. He's won a couple of titles here in 2022, including the New Hampshire Mixed Teams and the New Hampshire All Events. For a spare, used the wood and got it. Second spare of the string. 45 in the ball through 4. Won the first 108-107.
2 spares apiece for the bowlers on the first string, and now Korey Packard already has 2 in just the first half alone.
Packard again, the head pin for a strike, 9. Almost pulled it off. 54 through 4.
Already 14 over par. That piece of wood swerved left, otherwise he could have had that strike.
I thought we were doing bowling, not golfing. Another spare bounces it, gets it. Second spare in a row, 3rd and a half. A 64 half plus 1. For the 2021 Cheecha champion, Korey Packard, his 2020 champion, Jeremy Seaholm, down 1 in the match coming in the second string. Korey Packard, more like Korey Packard here to start the second. Jeremy off to the right, has the post. 1, 2, 4, 7, 10 on the right, 1 piece of wood.
Much easier than the Kaleri with the inside pin. Here you can get in the pocket and probably throw the head pin to the right. Although that piece of wood, I think it's forward enough to not get in the way. It's rolled a bit. We'll see.
Jeremy just missed that pin. He won that 2020/2021 Cheecha National. Wide left for an 8 to start. Tied in the string, down 1 in the match. Up against 3 marks in the next 4 boxes. 2019, Jeremy was the New England Candlepin's champ during the summer. Also won the men's 3-team random draw Pro Series title with Brandon Marks and Ken Dubray. Nice ball there. Breaks with a split, got a break. That's the 4-pin. 2009 was the runner-up in the 10-string Pro Series with a 1271 at Colonial Inn in Weymouth, Mass. Right on for a spare to match Korey. 18 in the ball. 8 in the fill to tie the match. He's up against a 64 plus 1/2 from Korey Packard.
You know these two.
Just 3 in the fill there. 21 through 2.
Also, today's match is on lanes. Today's match on lanes 23 and 24. The lanes formerly known as Disneyland, where Chris Sargent set his world record 245, and Mark Ritchie his 3-game 519 on lanes 23 and 24.
And Mark Ritchie has 3 500 series to his credit in his career. As Seaholm gets a 10, 31 through 3, down 4 in the string, 5 in the match.
For some reason, I get Disney evocations when I think of those main lanes, Wonderland lanes as well.
It's up against 2 spares here from Korey Packard. On lane 23, sails right, has the 1, 2, 4, the 8 behind the 2-pin, 10-pin in the corner, 1 piece of wood. Just missed that pin. That's so close. He's originally from Framingham, Mass., now living in Marlborough, Mass. I grab a bunch here. He does. Nice out for a 9. 40 through 4. He's down 14 in the string, 15 in the match, up against another spare.
That cluster 4 is always so elegant when it goes great out there to give himself a foundation to build on.
126 league bowler. Bowls in the Sunday once-a-month league in Exeter last year. Had a great year. Very steady bowler. Very quiet bowler. Doesn't show a lot of emotion. Just goes about his business. 3-1 split. 6-pin on the right. 2, 4, 7 on the left. Makeable, not easy. Oh, there it is! What a shot! Wow, a spare!
Sure, it's a quiet delivery, but a powerful explosion on the other end. Great match.
50 half
to
plus
sit down.
1. Needed that one. Matches Korey Packard spare. 64 to 50. Korey leads by 14 in the string, 15 in the match, both on spares. As we switch over to lane 24 in the second of 5 for Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass. Greg Gouillart, Bob Lee, I'm Paul Grant. Thrilled to be with you. The $1,000 long-awaited Cheecha National Championship. Packard on the bonus, 7, has a triangle. These go about 45% based on Candlepin Bowling Network stats for Pro Bowlers that would. 71 half. 2 great gentlemen for the game too. Very great calm demeanor on the lanes. And he gets another one. 3 in a row. 4th in the string. 81 of the ball through 6 here in the second of 5 for Metro Bowl.
Well ahead of schedule. He's already on 120's pace. Now let's see how consequential of a mark that will be.
Beautiful restaurant and bar here. Check it out here at Metro Bowl Peabody. Packard off to the left has the post. 5 in the fill, 86 through 6. Won the first 108, 107.
Piece of wood, it seems flat against the edge of the plate.
Oh, what a try! Almost. Sometimes that wood blocks it out.
I thought it had a chance to helicopter into the 7. Too bad. It was a very good delivery.
10 box. 86 through 6 now. 10, 96 through 7. Second string of 5 for $1,000. Early match today, Angel Figueroa Jr. threw a 181 fourth string in the mini money match here.
Yeah.
And threw a 649, his high 5. All those rebroadcasts will be on Spread Eagle Productions, soon to be Candlepin Bowling Network. Korey looking at the 1, 7, 9, and 10. 2 pieces of wood off the left.
And that was such an amazing triple strike. That's why we watched the game, for great moments like that.
And while he's throwing triple strike, Keith Bro threw double strike next to him. So they had 5 in a row combined. That was a thrilling match. Clean 1, 7, 10. Speaking of 1, 7, 10, shout out to Mark Carrier, who threw an unbelievable 1384 last Sunday at the main men's money match 2. Watch it on Spread Eagle Productions. He's the new owner of the 1, 7, 10 of the Augusta later this month officially. As Korey gets a 7, 103 through 8. So another bowling fan takes over an alley. That's great for the game. You have Paul Dyer in Belfast, Maine at All Play. Him and his wife Lynn are buying the All Play since 2014, 8-lane alley. They've been renting it for about a year and a half, so they'll be buying that this month also. Packard in the pocket, 9. Open box coming in here. Has the 8 pin left up. Looks like 3 pieces of wood from our vantage point.
I'm optimistic, but that front piece of wood has a slight risk to deflect the ball.
And he gets it for a spare. 113 the ball in the 9th.
So good.
They just both these guys throw such a smooth ball, precision and accuracy. It seems like they're an object pin most of the time. Obviously, pro bowlers go between 68 and 72% on the object pin, but they seem like they're a lot better than that. Packard, nice ball on the head pin. That's the goalpost, the 7-10. Getting ready for football season here. 121 through 9 with that spare 8. Five marks in the string. Tough piece of wood there. I'm going right side in the wood. Someone go left. He goes left and missed it. That's the shot I would make. I always find a way to find the groove.
Yeah, if anyone was going for the wood on the back of the 7 pin, it was angled a little bit away. I'm not sure it was on. He's going to try it anyway.
He goes for the short one, gets a 9 for a 130, second string. 108 and 130. 238 for 2 for Korey Packard, the defending Cheecha National Champion. And the one who won it the year before, Jeremy Seaholm on lane 24. 50 half plus a bonus ball.
Very, very strong half. Nothing a strike couldn't fix, though.
Graces the head pin, gets 7 as the triangle, the 4, 7, and the 8. 4 pieces of wood in the deck. 57 half, down 14 the string, 15 in the match.
If you can come up with a 3-mark back half, you'd be right back in this match immediately. And even then, still more to come.
Oh, that shot used the wood perfectly. Second spare in a row, 67 and a ball through 6. Here comes Jeremy.
Just deftly touching it on the way by. Great shot.
No stranger to TV. Just a great guy, too.
Hey folks, don't forget to like and share the video and get a good audience for this long-awaited championship match. Thank you so much for all for joining us.
And like our broadcast, a perfect shot, nothing to show for it. Perfect attempt. Spread Eagle, 71 through 6. Down 15 in the string, 16 in the match. And got 4 the unconventional way. That would have been something.
Getting those front 2 pins on the Eagle is an accomplishment in itself. It's tenable now.
Without wood, they only go about 1%, just 20% for our 10 boxes. And he gets a 10 out of that. Nice pinning there. 81 through 7, down 15 in the string, 16 in the match. But he gets a 130 string, so he needs 2 marks. Get back in it. Get his high single 196, high triple 462. 2 690s in his career. 13, 20, 10 stringer. Head paper strike, yes! Domino effect there. 91 plus 2 through 8. Pick up 3 pins there alone, plus the fill. He's up against a spare here with an 8 fill from Korey. I'd love to see these guys in a 9-pin tournament.
Well, Metro isn't the most forgiving lane ever, but we got a lot of powerful deliveries where maybe that might make the difference.
For double bang! Double strike! Wow! Pumps his fist. 111 plus bonus balls. No surprise, a tight match. Petrified the pins in that second shot. In 2 double strikes today in the 2 matches.
And he could easily be back in this in a moment. It's his first ball that's critical.
Going for a triple. Look out! Look out! Weebles wobble! But they don't fall down. 29 in the fill. 99 and 9/10 down. Where's the train when you need it?
You were hit.
Spare on double strike. What a performance here in the second by both bowlers.
Nothing a strike couldn't fix, nothing a double can't overcome.
He's at 140 plus this, and he gets 5. And after a 57 half, he ends up with a 145. What a second half. But Jeremy Seaholm wins it by 15, leads the match by 14. 2 down, 3 to go in the $1,000 Cheecha National Championship for Metro Bowl and Peabody, Mass. Along with Greg Gouillart, Bob Lee, and Paul Grant. Thrilled to be with you. A great performance by Jeremy Seaholm in that second half. An 88 half.
We told you it was worth the wait.
Yep. October 9th was the last time the championship match happened. It was supposed to be in November originally, but COVID hit and scheduling conflicts and injuries, and well worth the wait. This is why you want to subscribe free on YouTube to Spread Eagle Productions, soon to be Candlepin Bowling Network. Watch all these great games at Candlepin Bowling. As Korey gets some break there, he has the goal post. 7-10. Wood to possibly help here. I think he's going to go right in that wood into that 10-pin.
He's walking
on the 7.
Yeah, he's walking up to inspect it. That seems similar to a shot he had earlier where he had that front wood and was trying to spin it the right way. He did pretty well with it the last time, but did not get him work. Let's see about this time.
That's his first mound visit of the day. And missed to the left and gets that 7-pin to go. I thought he might go more right, but that's why I'm back here. Packard at 10 to start the third. Down 14 in the match.
A very cleverly engineered 10.
Head pin hit, but a clip wing eagle. 247 left side, 610 on the right.
Clip from the front makes it easier than clip from the back. There's a barn door in front of the 610 if he can slice this 2-pin or get a sidewall bounce one way or the other.
Good try. He's up to 6 and 10.
Yeah, that's very good, but he sliced it behind. Unlucky.
Korey won the first 108-107. Jeremy took the second. Strong finish, 145-130. Leads the match by 14 coming in to the third. 2 10s for Korey Packard to start the third of 5, 20 through 2. A lot of good young bowlers come at the ranks here too. In Maine, here in New England. Charlie Collins, the Terminator, 21 years old. Josh Daly, 22, still has so much upside. Mike McGinty, a lot of great, Yaron St. Cyr, a lot of great bowlers. Up in Maine, you have a 16-year-old Stephen Ashe with a 108 average. A woman, Peyton Dyer, 14, the 101 average. You got Sharon Britton for the ladies, bowling at a high level. So it's great upside for the game, for the youth. Packard to kick it over. Good try. On the object pin, wouldn't carry.
And if you put in the time, maybe we'll see you here. Build that average up, and maybe you'll be here live on Candlepin Bowling Network and Bowling Nerd Network yourself. We'd love to see you.
It'll help prove your game, too. Packard to 9, 29 through 3. Good pinning. Looking for his first mark of the third.
Come on now.
A fine 9. He's been generally accurate with every ball, and that's why he's only lost 1 pin through the first 3 boxes.
2019 won the New Hampshire State's All Events, featuring men's doubles, and mixed teams. Part of the 2018 Men's World Team title also. Nice ball for a strike, 9. He's up to 7 pin. Again, a 72% chance for pro bowlers without wood. Stats provided by the new Candlepin Bowling Network. Replacing Spread Eagle Productions next month. Same network, new name. Right on it. Spare in the 4th, 39 to the ball. He also won a doubles pro series with Rich Myrick.
Some might say that Mark was overdue considering how well he's been throwing the ball, but yeah, that's why we play multiple strings. It has a way of averaging out over time.
On the spare, looks good. 5, 6, 10, 2 pieces of wood. That one to the left is too far away, I believe, unless it rolls over.
That's the more normal version of this castle leave. The piece of wood just stupidly over on the right side. Ways exist to snap it, but it's very difficult.
46 through 4 and the third of 5. Try to kick it over. Good effort. That doesn't go too often.
Yeah, it snapped behind. It's too bad. 2 accurate shots, nothing to show for it. Although a good 7, Phil.
Korey halfway through his match gets a 9. And a 55 half. Jeremy Seaholm lost the first by 1, won the second by 15, up 14 in the match. Needs just 41 to tie. They want to build on that cushion. The co-host of the Approach podcast with Danny Finn starts up the third string with 4. Good piece of wood in between. Nice shot on the object pin, won't carry. 3 to the right, 4, 7 to the left. Go for the short 2 here, Greg. He gets 1 for an 8, down 2 in the string. He's up 12 in the match, up against a 55 half. His bowling icons are Tom Ulster, Ed Zernicki, Tom and Mike Morgan, Craig Holbrook. Not bad choices, Greg. How come you didn't pick you?
Say again?
Oh, nice ball there. That was a strike, but these are the triangle. 6, 9 to the 10. He's converted again about 45% for pro bowlers that would. Stats provided by Candlepin Bowling Network, a la Spread Eagle Productions.
AKA?
And he gets it to go. A spare in the second. 18 to the ball through 2.
He was already 1 mark ahead even if he had just pinned out, but now he gets a spare to potentially put himself ahead by more than that, going to the halfway point.
Both these bowlers have high respect for each other. Seaholm on the spare, in the pocket, breaks up the hay bale, gets the check mark. 24 through 2, up 4 in the string, 18 in the match.
Then again, if you disrespect them, you're wrong.
I still can't believe he didn't pick you, Greg, for one of his bowling heroes. Jeremy's open. 3 pinners go about 51% pro bowlers that would. You get the 3, 6, and 10 for $10. And gets 9. 33 through 3, up 4 in the string, 18 in the match.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we get Candlepins for cash back on the air, maybe I'll throw a strike and I can...
Hey, my videos are going to be on YouTube soon.
Yes!
Brendo Dalmade, I got the last strike in 1980 on Candlepins for cash. So I'll get to see my messy-looking hair and the little McLeod mustache. Nice ball.
Oh, I can't wait. That's going to be must-see TV.
You're all going to make fun of me. Hey, but I delivered, though. It's all that counts. I always tease all the Hall of Famers. Hey, I got this over you, though, you know? All these Hall of Fame records. I got the last strike Candlepins for cash.
You did that to Tom Ulster in Mixed Worlds.
Yeah, did to Peter Flynn and Chris Sargent, too, and Extra, the Nice ball, almost. My only claim to fame. In my State Candy Bars commercial.
Yeah. Playing the cap of the woods, spun it around the 4. Not really a good way to get around that annoying leave.
Field goal from 8, 41 through 4. Down 5 in the string, up 9 in the match, but up against a 9 here.
Whatever he gets in this box is his lead, simply.
Tied right now, not including this box, so he's up by 6 right now. Boston right to 1, 3, 6, and 10. These go about 36 for a set without Wood for Pro Bowls. Pro Bowls. Again, stats provided by the new Candlepin Bowling Network, a la Spread Eagle Productions. Hooks it, he's up the head pin. Rick Kamrowski used to make that shot for a living in Millis, fairway Natick. So I call it the Kamrowski Special. 10, 51 half. So Jeremy can't take advantage of the opportunities. He trails by 4 in the string. He leads by 10 halfway through the match for the $1,000 Cheecha Men's National Championship for Metro Bowl Peabody, Mass. Along with Bob Lee, Greg Gouillart, and Paul Grant. Greg, your thoughts so far in the match?
Well, it's a close affair. We had that powerful double strike from Jeremy, which is probably still a part that's looming large right now. But 2 solid bowlers, and we've still got plenty of time for more fireworks to come.
Packard grazes the head pin, crosses over, has the 3, 8, 9, and 10, a couple pieces of wood. Are you splitting that wood?
Against 3, 7, 8, 10, I think that's probably the best bet. It's always the...
That's what he does, almost. Good try. Almost. That would have gone for you, Greg, huh?
Sorry to yell that. I have sometimes bad bowlers like me have a strange way of finding weird ways around, but no, the pieces of wood just curled around the 3 pin, I believe, which was... I got everything else in the back row. What a strange game this is sometimes.
Nice shot there, Korey, for 10, 65 through 6. Korey was awesome in that match last year in the finals. So 166 second string at a 671 fives. 671 series to win it handily. And he won against some good bowlers, Joey Lister, Dave Barber, and Matt Susi, who just won the ACSC championship last weekend. A triple strike, 164 fourth string.
And it's the horses again, a chance to level this match.
For a spare, missed it to the right.
It was trying to tail back in and just didn't get there.
A shot that looks so simple. It only goes just over 35%.
It's pretty when it does.
Nails to 10. 75 through 7. Right in that head pin.
I guess it makes sense. You don't get the head pin, then it should be an odds against try, but yeah, it is pretty when it goes, and you just think if you get in the pocket, it should work, but there's so many times where it just is off angle or something like that. It's a lot of pins to pass the energy through.
You only have 2 pins in the board, 2 9 boxes. The rest are all marks or 10s. Wobbling 1 pin plus the 4 and 7. Good piece of wood to drive into the corner.
You were hit head pin. Well, hey, that's not too bad though. Like you say, seemingly favorable wood.
For a spare, yes. Oh, I thought he had it. Spoke too soon.
I was worried.
This is why I don't predict things.
You would never.
I'm terrible at predicting the future.
That piece of wood was angled just
Wow,
slightly off.
How did that not go?
Yeah, the piece of wood was angled slightly off and might have kicked the piece of wood away.
I was 1 second ahead. And 10, tough break there. 3 10s in a row, good pinning, 85 through 8.
Tic-tac-toe. Only 2 pins lost across the entire string.
Still can't believe that shot didn't go. Right in the pocket, but strike, yes! Nice shot. Throwing a great ball all string. 95 plus 2 in the 9th.
Well, when you're not getting good spare leaves on the head pin, that's the perfect antidote. Just don't bother with them.
Would have been a good fill in that strike, a spare strike, but didn't carry the last shot in that last box. On a strike for double! Bang! Double strike! Wow!
I told you the fireworks were bound to come. And after Jeremy Seaholm gets a 145 in the second string with a double strike of his own, Korey Packard now feeling a double with a chance to turn the tides back in his favor.
Two outstanding bowlers bowling for $1,000. Thanks to Mike Machichi for setting this whole thing up. No Cheecha tournament this year. We're going to have one next year in 2023. Look at a triple. And almost. He drops 9.
Big pins on a double strike fill, 29 into the 9th. That pretty much decides that he's going to have a string in the 130s. Wow.
You missed it. Those kill you. Maybe they'll make up for the Jeremy one that one didn't count when he hit the pin.
It's a 9 drop in the 10th anyway, so he
It
wished
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyway.
would have been nice to have that pin, but all the same, 133.
75 through 7, 133, third string for Korey Packard. That gives him 371 through 3. Jeremy Seaholm, 51.5, has the diamond. These go about 27% success rate for pro bowlers that would. Again, stats read by the new Candlepin Bowling Network. A Spread Eagle Productions.
That dastardly diamond.
Oh, that looked good. You can't believe it. Look of disbelief. Again on the object pin. Nothing to show for it. Cleans it up for 10. 61 through 6. Down 4 in the string. Up 10 in the match. But up against a double strike. Last 2 boxes. A double strike 9. So Korey goes from 85 through 8 all the way to a 133. 48 pins in the last 2 boxes. That's pro bowling.
If Seaholm wanted to tie straight away, he'd need 3 marks now. Still plenty of time. 2 strings to go after this.
Thin hit, full hit rather, but he's got some wood to help here. Now I'm wondering if you go that 1 pin, the 2 pin into the 4 with the wood. That's what I'm thinking.
Spin the gears. I thought it would be 3 pin. Yeah.
Oh, he got it with the wood. Missed the object pin. It carried. Beautiful shot for a spare.
Drive the wood forwards into the 3, backwards into the 2 pin. Perfect.
71 on the ball through 7. We lost the first 108, 107, and won the second. Thanks to that double strike, Phil. 145, 130 up against a 133 string here from Korey Packard. These are the 6 and 10. Good first ball. 8 in the fill. 79 through 7.
Corners are starting to drop. Here we go.
For 2 in a row. He's got it. 89 the ball through 8.
In any event, this is going to be a close match here. He could pin out a 10-pin deficit. He'll be trailing by 10 minus this.
On the spare, hooks it left, has the force from right, -1, has the 1, 6, and 10. A big 7 fill, 96 through 8. He's up 11 in the string, 25 in the match. We're up against a double strike here, though.
This is basically a close match at this point. Strangely, if that piece of wood is vertical, I would
He's
say.
got wood to help. Can he pick it up? Oh, good try.
Yeah, it stubbed on the cap, but it was vertical, and it just was instead of diagonal, which would have made the 6-10 easier to get. Too bad.
As usual on the object pin, but the wood hurt him. And ends with a 9.
Ball's still roaming on the deck there, but 9 bucks all the same.
105 through 9. Needs 28 to tie the string. He's up 14 coming into the string, so he needs 14 to tie in this box, the match.
My memory might be faulty, but I don't think anyone's thrown below 8 all match.
It's a break with a 1, 3, and the 7. Mark would be huge here. 2 strings to go after this for $1,000. The Cheecha National Championship. 2 fine gentlemen, 2 outstanding bowlers. Just missed the head pin, won't come back. And Korey will take the lead after 3 strings.
By a slim margin, 2 strings still to go after this.
Jeremy gets a 9, 114. Third string.
Yeah, that's the second time he had a seeming 10, seemed to put a good shot on it, he got 9 anyway. Hopefully that doesn't...
He's at 366 through 3, so Korey Packard leads 371 to 366. Here's the man that put it all together. Come up here, Mike Machichi.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I made it.
We call him
Hi.
Cheech.
How you doing? How's
Yeah.
everybody doing?
You think this is like a Los Angeles crowd? You show up in the third inning and you're leaving the seventh, right?
I know. That's how I am. I'm actually leaving after Korey throws a ball.
Mike, while you're here, you gotta get your WOW shirt to help support Candlepin for Cancer.
I will.
All right.
Definitely. Hey, Coach. How you doing?
There's no limit, Mike, how many you want to buy. There's no limit.
Okay. I'll buy a bunch of them.
Mike,
What's up?
tell us.
I'm doing the microphone right
Hold on, Mike. Come over here, Mike. Tell the viewers how you got the idea for the Cheecha tournament here.
now. What's that?
How you got the idea to start the tournament.
Oh, so when we were in the height of COVID, there was like nothing else going on. So the plan was to get something rolling, and it worked for a year, and then we tried to get one going again. But I think this year everything was so busy. So the hope is to maybe get one going for maybe next season.
Talk is cheap, Mike.
I know.
It's cheap.
I
And
know.
you started the streaming with Frank Luca also.
Yeah, Frank was more along the lines of that. Like I credit
Yeah,
all
Frank's-
the streaming
Frank's a
stuff to
genius.
Frank. I'll say the same exact thing. Frank is a genius.
What about you?
I'm only half a genius.
Great out by Korey on the Horseman. Sorry to interrupt.
It's our 10 to start the fourth string. He's at 5 of the match coming in. Mike Machichi with us, Greg Gouillart, Bob Lee, Paul Grant. Mike, you going to bowl in the Friday Night Pro League for Sunnyside 2 again this year?
That's the hope. That's the hope. I'm having surgery in October, so I think maybe after that I'll be more than ready to go.
They did better when you took that back seat,
I know, Paul.
I just with you.
I can take it.
I just kidding. That's good. You've been doing great things for the sport, Mike.
Thank you.
Korey is studying this wood. He's got a piece diagonally that's got its cap pressed against the plate. That's on the left side, just 45 degrees tilted back right, and then a horizontal piece.
The
touching
7, the 8, and the 10 for a spare. Oh, look at this. It's rolling back. Look, go! Yes! He got it! What a shot for a spare!
Yes.
20 the ball through 2
Yes.
here in the fourth.
Yes, 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 yes. Well,
Mike, just the way you would play, right, Mike?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah, when don't you split the wood? It's just, you never know. You never know.
A 671 last year in the finals. On the spare, hooks it right. 4 spin left, -1, -2. It's the 1 and the 2.
Getting some great sidewall action here at Metro Bowl. We're getting a lot of horseman-ish leaves and a few extra pins, giving these bowlers more opportunities to put some more marks together.
28 through 2. I think it's Cheecha's entrance. It's scaring the pins down.
Must be.
And splits the uprights for a spare, 2 in a row. 38 the ball through 3 here in the fourth.
I would also not want to be a pin with Mike Machichi on the other end.
Oh yeah.
So Cheech, what's the prize fund look like for next year? What are you hoping for next year for a prize fund?
Oh, I have
Too-
no
too hard to
idea.
tell.
Everything's based on entries for everything you do.
On the bonus, drill 7. That looked good, but look at this. You gotta be kidding me. The 6, 9, and the 7.
He threw everything left, right, and center, and that's the thanks he gets.
45 through 3 in the 4th to 5 for $1,000. Do you get royalty fees for that name, the Cheecha National?
No, it's self-proclaimed.
Is it trademarked yet?
Yeah.
Mr. Wright.
He has to pay himself royalties for the use of his own name.
Tell the viewers how you got involved with the streaming era. How'd that come about?
That was honestly when we started. Frank was streaming for a while with everything he did, which everything streaming should be credited to Frank anyways, but when we started doing ACST, a lot of people were streaming their matches as time went on, and I think really that was the boom of it with the ACST and everything. Everybody was watching random matches and things like that.
8
Now
bucks, 53 through
everything's
4.
which is great.
I'm just glad I'm not showing the crack butts anymore, you know?
I know. Haven't seen Frank's bum in a long time.
It's good to have commentary. It makes it more interesting, obviously.
It does. It's nice to watch things from home.
Packard, nice ball. Breaks up the split, has the 7-pin left.
Yeah, that's more like what he should have had last frame.
So, Cheech, what got you interested in bowling? Growing up?
My dad was into bowling growing up, and he kind of got me into it. I'd say that I probably started bowling when I was like 4 or 5 years old.
For a spare, yes. 63 after 5 here in the fourth.
What's that?
3 marks in the last 4 boxes for Korey Packard.
You know what's so annoying is that I wish I had known how much of a great competitive scene it was here in Candlepin bowling. Sure, I got started when I was like 10 years old, but that was at a birthday party, you know? I had no idea just how deep the rabbit hole goes with this game. And better late than never, I'm glad to discover it now.
Seaholm starts off with a spread eagle plus the 9. Here goes your equation again, Greg. 3 into 4. Gets 3.
Doesn't equal 0 this time, I guess.
I usually shoot in the middle. Tough 7. Down 3 in the string. Down 8 in the match.
He had 3 object pins, and he gets a 7 box anyway. I guess that was the only way either of these bowlers is going to throw a 7 at this rate.
In the event of a tie, there'll be a 1-string roll-off. Crosses over, has the triangle. It's pretty good in these shots. They go about 45% for pro bowlers. That would.
Yeah, they're appearing with some consistency, I would say.
It's been a couple of times already today. Up against a spare 8 here. Could use this. And he gets it again!
3 triangles in a row.
3 for 3 on the triangle. Well, make it 46% now, Bob, for the stats.
That one had a little bit of wood to help, but it was still, the same idea. It's like sort of when you hit the head pin, can you get the 1 and the 2 to go in the first instance instead of off the side? That's what the key is.
17 the ball through 2 here in the fourth. Close right has the Kaleri. These go about 20% for pro bowlers, that would. Stats provided by Candlepin Bowling Network.
Opposite break in these two bowlers' balls. Jeremy goes left to right, Korey right to left.
22 through 2. Nice shot off the wall, almost. What a try.
Jeez, the inner pin is the hardest part about that, and he accomplished it.
I thought the waiting was the hardest part. You're too young to know that Tom Petty song. 9, 31 through 3. Korey has a 14-pin lead in the string, 19-pin lead in the match. Jeremy's up against 1 mark in the next 2 boxes, so another mark would help. Need to get 2 here. Plenty of time left. Right in the pocket, 9. Solid shot. 4-pin nudge won't go.
It's getting propped up a bit.
This should be a slam dunk. And right on it for a spare. 41 on the ball through 4.
Goodbye.
Could use another one here to keep it close. Right now it's on 12 in the string, 17 in the match. Up against a spare here, though, from Korey Packard. What, a 63.5, plus 1. Outstanding match all afternoon long. Crosses over, 5. 46 through 4, down 7 in the string, 12 in the match, but needs a spare to keep pace with Korey Packard. Just looking at the wood here. He's going inside that 6, 9, and 10, which he's trying to do, and a little far right.
Yeah, he was trying to throw the 6 pin to the left, slice it into the wood, somehow get to the 5 and the 7.
A good smooth ball. 8. 54 half. So Korey Packard leads by 9 in the string plus a bonus ball. 14 in the match. It'll be his biggest lead. Halfway through the 4th string of 5 for Metro Bowl and Peabody Mass. This is the Cheecha National Championship for $1,000. I'm Paul Grant, along with Greg Gouillart, Bob Lee, and special guest, the man himself, Mike Pachichi.
I'm still here.
Mike, are you signing autographs afterwards?
Sure.
Do you charge?
Anything
Do you charge like Roger Clemens?
No, I don't charge. Free. Unless they could be worth something.
They're not worth anything, are they?
No.
You're like mine.
Not right now. Not right now.
Rumor has it Paul will
Maybe
next
down
year.
the-
No, I'm
down the
kidding.
road.
Korey Packard, lane 24, second half of the 4th string. Very competitive match. Right in the pocket, strike on spare! What a shot that was! 73 half, 83 plus 2 through 6.
See, they're timely strikes too. When they get the strikes, they're back to back or getting them strike on spare. They're getting their money's worth on each of these strikes.
I called you last year.
He won the first 108-107, lost the second 145 to 130, won the third 133 to 114. Up here on the fourth.
Yeah, both bowlers averaged north of 120 for the first 3 strings, and here we go again.
Packard, another one. Each ball the double strike already. 7 in the first ball. 3-6 on the right, the 4 pin to the left. He's up to 90 so far with those 7 through 6. Chopped it on the object pin, 8 in the fill, 91 through 6 in the 4th to 5.
Object, can't ask for much more.
And he gets an object pin for 9, 100 through 7.
Early to bring up that 100. Well bowled. Must be exhausting when just neither of them lets up on the other, you know?
Yeah.
2 bowlers who respect each other and are making each other better actively right now.
I would love to see an overtime. That would be something.
That makes 2 of us, and I'm sure a lot of people
Nice
out
ball.
there.
9. Not good for the heart, but it's fun to watch, fun to call. 72% success rate for pro bowls. That would, again, stats provided by the new Candlepin Bowling Network. Candlepin Bowling Network replacing Spread Eagle Productions next month.
Anything for you, fans.
Subscribe free on Spread Eagle Productions and copy over automatically. Another missed pin. Just a couple of those.
Well, one of those is in the 10th, but this one hurts.
That looked like one of my shots. He was watching my videos, I guess. And that's the Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third for a 10. 110 through 8.
Again, do please let us know when that Candlepins for Cash video gets out there.
Oh, they're going to live it down. Hey, but bottom line, I got the strike. Almost got 2 of them, actually. I slipped a little bit that second shot.
Spoilers.
Would have won a new car if I got that second strike. Darn light didn't go on. I would have won the first
I wish
shot.
I did know.
Packard has the 3-6 and the 7 on the left. His final 2 boxes, the 4th string.
Could have brought it to that New England automotive show. That would have been a heck of a conversation starter.
I wouldn't know much.
The 117th league bowler trying to kick it over. Oh, what a shot! Wow! What a spray on the 9th. 120 in the ball. Spectacular.
Wait a second. Was that the 3 or the 6 that took that down? That's an incredible slice. I saw it, and I still can't figure out how he managed that. Incredible.
Also, Bogey Lanes. He's Phil Mass. Nice shot for strike 9. A pin a little shooken up there. Won't go. 129 through 9.
Randy Peterson, stop watching.
For another spare. Yes. 139 the ball in the 10th.
We used the wood on that shot because it was getting slightly obscured by the 8 pin. Play the percentages.
He had 48 in his last 2 boxes of third swing, that double strike.
By the way, Korey Packard has gone up, up, up every step of the way. 108, 130, 133, and
8, 7. Hard to see that back pin from here. A 146 4th string for Korey Packard. What a string. 279 his last 2. And Jeremy's got some work to do here.
No, I can't. Okay, have a half.
517 through 4.
he needs a lot right now, but he's got time. He's still got 15 boxes, and we've seen that double strike explosiveness already.
Jeremy, the 3-1 split has the 2-4-7, the 10. That wood could cause trouble.
It's certainly not helping this already difficult shot, I don't think.
Give it a good try. Leaves up the 3 to the left, the 10 to the right. Subscribe free on YouTube. The Spread Eagle Productions will transfer over to Candlepin Bowling Network. Candlepin Bowling Network is the new home for Spread Eagle Productions starting in September. 9 for Jeremy Seaholm. 63 through 6, down 28 in the string, down 33 in the match, but has plenty of time left.
Same channel, same subscription, still just as good.
Thank you.
So if you subscribe to one, it's just as good as for the other once the name change takes place.
Half west to right. Ouch. That's my least favorite shot. What do you mean it's just as good? It's greater than good.
It's a greater name, and
Yeah, we're just gonna.
you know,
Tough lead for Jeremy. The 1, 4, 7, and the 6 to the right.
What's that?
we've been through a whole lot this year. You know, it's been so great to see what. It's been such a pleasure to be able to cover all these matches.
Jeremy Seaholm at 8, 71 through 7. Love the mark out here. Keep it close.
And I don't mean that as self-congratulatory. I mean that as thankful to Bob Lee and all my colleagues here. It's been so great to be able to have this opportunity.
It's been a lot of fun. Jeremy, nice ball. Mixing and matching. Leads up to 7, 8, and the 10. Just one piece of wood.
He's been hitting that head pin, trying anything he can to get back into this match.
Nothing to show in this string. Thrown a great ball overall. And good effort. Now the goal post 7-10. Are you ready for some football? Field goal for an 8, 79 through 8. Uphill climb here in the 4th. Double will be good here. Korey Packard putting on a clinic the last 2 strings. Jeremy bowled great. Also, he had a 145 on the 2nd string with a double strike. Crosses over. 7, 8, 9. 10 pin left up.
Yeah, this is how you get started. A couple of spare 9s, and you could get back into this. Give yourself a fighting chance on the 5th string.
For much needed spare, yes! 89 of the ball in the 9 through 9. Need a big fill here, Greg. Jeremy from Marlborough, Mass. Family here in attendance this afternoon. Nice ball. Beautiful shot. Strike on spare.
Wow.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Money's worth on a strike again.
Jeremy.
99 through 9. 109 plus 2 in the 10th. Looking for his second double strike of the match. It really could help.
This is why we watch every box.
This is why you never throw a ball away. You never get discouraged when you're down.
And this is why the pin setter is taking its sweet time getting more pins up there. He's bowling too quick. He's blowing them all out. He can't keep up.
Jeremy, the co-host with Danny Finn on the Approach podcast. Check him out on YouTube, all the other place you can find it online. The Approach podcast. For a double strike. Backdoor strike! Double strike! Bang! Wow! Double strike in the 10th. Just when Korey's trying to pull away. Here comes Seaholm.
I'll just put that 119 there to illustrate the point. He trails by now 32 minus this.
For a triple to close it out. 7. What a finish. A 27 bucks for a 126. 4th string, strong finish. And Korey takes it 146 to 126.
One string still to go.
492 for Jeremy Seaholm. 517 for Korey Packard. It's a 25-pin lead for Korey Packard. 1 string to go for the $1,000 Cheecha National Championship for Metro Bowl in Peabody, Mass. I'm Paul Grant. Great to be with you, along with Greg Gouillart and Bob Lee. And Mike Pachichi doing his cameo appearance, getting royalty fees.
Yeah, I know.
Let's bring in Jordan Britton here.
I
Jordan,
agree.
No.
Yeah.
Greg's calling you up, Jordan. One moment.
That's all right.
5th string underway.
I also do accounting.
Packard for strike 9.
Yeah, I'm an accountant too. I have to control the purse strings a little bit.
Speaking of podcasts, like I mentioned the other broadcast earlier today, Alicia and Jordan Britton have their own podcast called Candlepin Corner. It's on Twitch. It'll be on tomorrow night. Jordan will talk about that in just a moment. High piece of wood here.
Yeah, an angle's funny. This is weird.
For a spare. No, that's good news for Jeremy.
Yeah, he had to play it left because it was angled slightly like front left to back right there. That's why he couldn't just go red line and drive it straight back. It would have deflected ball one way and pinned the other.
That's when you want the 10-pin sweeper to come out and take that wood away.
That's 9.
And that's no good. A 9 to start the 5th. He's up 25 coming in. Let's bring in Jordan Britton here, the coach. Jordan, talk about your podcast with Corey Lacey, Candlepin Corner.
Yeah, so Candlepin Corner, they should be getting me. Candlepin Corner, Twitch podcast. We go live usually every Sunday night. At twitch.tv/Candlepin Corner, just another spot we do like the live podcast on Sunday nights. Yikes, thought that was 10. And then we stream matches as well when we can, so a little bit of everything.
Spread Eagle from Corey. Tell them how they can subscribe about the Amazon Prime also after this shot.
See him.
Opposite. Gets 3 on the left side, playing bouncy ball.
Gotta love Disneyland. Yeah, so you can subscribe for free if you have Amazon Prime. You can link your accounts together, and you can just sub to the channel, which supports us monetarily. Tough punch, but good.
8 for Korey Packard, 17 through 2 in the final string of the match.
But yeah, it supports us monetarily, and it's for free. That's why all the money that we make off subscribers all will just go back to the channel, whether it's camera upgrades, microphones, mixers. We're looking into getting headsets, stuff like
money.
that soon. So yeah, maybe a little bit of that. We'll see. But yeah, and it all goes back to the channel, so it's a good way to support, and it's completely free. So
again, tell them how
yeah, twitch.tv/Candlepin Corner, and then in the settings of Twitch, you can just link it with your Amazon.
And Jordan, you were tough luck losing the conference finals, the ACS2 at Danny Finn, a thrilling overtime match. Catch you on Spread Eagle Productions, soon to be called Candlepin Bowling Network.
Yes, yeah, that's awesome.
With Danny Finn, great match. Danny Finn
that was awesome.
Lost a heartbreaker in the finals too against Fernando.
Some great matches, all across the board.
Great match earlier today, by the way, too. Packard, nice ball, won't go. Leaving the door open for Jeremy just a little bit here on the 5th.
He's having some frustration here. Accurate balls and still just not even getting 10s out of it despite all his efforts.
Corey a 9, 26 through 3 in the 5th. So Jordan, I know you're trying to get in that Sunday Pro League and the Friday Night Pro League. How you been bowling lately?
Yeah, I really haven't. I've only gone a couple times since I bowled Danny. This is the first time I bowled. I'm going to bowl tonight, and it's the first time in a couple weeks that I've thrown a ball. So kind of just enjoying the summer off, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm on the list for the Exeter Pro. I don't think I'll get drafted, but
I haven't seen billboards or signs out there. Pick me, pick me.
That's all right. We'll let it fall as it does, and I think I still got another year before I go.
Oh, a strike! What a shot! Wow. Packard delivers the 4th.
I got to learn to do that.
Tomahawk shot, obliterated the pins.
Yeah, just channel all the frustration into that ball. Perfect.
36 plus 2 through 4.
He's ahead by 3 marks plus whatever he gets on this strike, Phil, so that was opportune. Chance to possibly seal it, even though Jeremy has plenty of time.
Jeremy's high single, 196, very capable of having a monster string. He's had a couple of good strings here already today. Packard, lane 23 at Metro Bowl in Peabody, Mass. For a second double, pack of 5 plus the 7. You gotta be kidding me. Working on a strike though. Let's bring back in Mike Machichi.
Yeah, get me out of here.
We're not kicking you out, Jordan. We love you, Jordan.
Hi, Paul.
Mike, how many WoW shirts you gonna buy today?
How many you got?
I got a whole box of them. We got 30 of them.
I have an original.
Let's try. Do you really?
Yeah.
We actually Kelsey Layton and Shannon Scribner ordered 6 for their Speed League team. In
Nice.
Scarborough, the Big 20.
Wow.
Good persistent shot there. Got an 8 Phil on the strike despite stubborn pin action.
44 through 4. The Star Trek character, 7 of 9 left up. It's 9 blocks. And 53.5 in the 5th string for Korey Packard.
Oh no, because of the red shirt?
Jeremy Seaholm down 25 in the match with 1 string to go. Starts as 5th string. So he needs 78.5 to tie it. Very capable of doing it. Anybody else in your family bowling, Mike?
No.
And that's not the way he wants to start. A spread eagle plus the 8.
Paul, have you been bowling lately?
I can't for the injury. I can't bowl. I haven't bowled for. Bob Lee took my place actually. Ironically, in mixed league on Friday night. Millis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right in the hole. That's a Paul Grant shot.
When was the last time you bowled?
December, I think. December of 2020. December 2020.
Yeah.
6 blocks to start. 28. He's down 28 in the match. I love doing this though. So.
You're good at it.
It's not easy getting started, but getting to the bowls helps.
Yeah.
First time doing it, doesn't really know the bowl as well. Takes time to learn. Been a lot of fun. Still looking for that perfect broadcast. Nice ball for strike 9.
Gigantic wood pile. There is a piece of wood that sort of got stuck behind that front piece, but
Cheech, how you playing this shot? Not the gutter.
Definitely wouldn't play the gutter.
And he gets to go. A spare.
Let me reiterate. I wouldn't want to play the gutter, but sometimes the ball has a mind of its own, right?
16 the ball through 2, down 1 in the string, 26 the match, but on a spare. Against a 53 half, needs 78 half to tie. Use a strike here, hooks it right, 5, has a post. 21 through 2. Chase 4th the deficit, down 21 in the match. Here in the final string of the match. Nice ball, will it go? No.
yeah, they
Try.
both hit the sidewalls in front of the 2 corner pins, leaving them full.
It's the show 1 for 9. 30 through 3, up 4 in the string, down 21 in the match. We're up against a spare 8 here. So a couple of marks here, put him back in contention. From Marlborough, Mass. Off to the right of the head pin has the pack of 5, the hay bale. These go about 31% for pro bowlers out wood. Stacked provided by the new Candlepin Bowling Network, a la Spread Eagle Productions.
34 miles an hour, just got a thin piece of the head pin.
Could use this mark. Missed the object pin. I want to get a mark in the 5th. Nice 10. 40 through 4. It's down 4 in the string, 29 in the match, up against a 9 box. So a mark here. He's back in business.
He's basically behind by 4 marks the way I see it. Maybe 3 marks if he gets some good count on them.
There's a Kaleri.
Hang in there, folks. We've seen some explosive turnarounds already in this match.
Oh, what a try! Almost!
Oh,
Could have used that one. Tough break. Heck of a bid.
And we darn near had one just then.
10. Disappointing 50 half. Korey Packard leads the string by 3. The match by 28. 5 boxes to go in the Cheecha National Championship for Metro Bowl in Peabody, Mass. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart, Bob Lee, Mike Machiche, Jordan Britton, and a whole bunch of fans eating pizza here.
Good deal. Well, 3 drinks and a pizza for $17. This is a quite a good
Call now.
good deal.
Yeah, right here in the Metro, a nice restaurant and bar. Opens 4 o'clock in the afternoons.
Yeah, a good crowd here today. We got Cosmic Bowling back and right of us, and I had to park in the overflow lot. It's a good bunch here today.
And we got WOW shirts here too to support Candlepins for Cancer. Every shirt sold, $10 goes to Candlepins for Cancer, $25 for a high quality, pre-shrunk shirt. Order it through Frank DeLuca or myself, Paul Grant. Tell us the size and color. Usually come in black or a different color. If we can get it for you, we'll get it to you. 3-2 split, and got the 3 in the right. So Jeremy's going to hope that Korey goes open here the rest of the half. Give him a chance.
Pretty much, I agree. And then even there, Jeremy's going to need a lot. But if Korey goes open, it definitely gives him a chance.
Packard at 9, 62 through 6 in the 5th.
Now it's Korey's turn to have a how the heck was that not 10 moment.
Korey won the first 108-107, lost the second 145-130, won the third 133-114, won the fourth 146-126. Right in the pocket, that looked like a strike ball, but it's the 3-1 split, the triangle, 4-7-8, and the 10.
So what's starting to creep up this way? Let's see. What's it done? It's flattened against the plate edge. How's Korey going to find a way here?
Korey has 4 or 9 in his last 3 strings alone. Oh, nice try.
He went for the direct slice.
Has the 8 and 10 left up. leaving the door open a crack for Jeremy Seaholm to come back. It's been a good match all day long. Back to 9, 71 through 7. If he goes open, the door's wide open for Jeremy Seaholm to take it.
I can't say with any certainty, but 9s should be fine to keep the foundation, not give too much away here, and make Jeremy earn every mark.
Korey needs 12 pins in the next 3 boxes to break 600. He had 671 last year in the championship match. A great lineup with Korey, Joey Lister coming second, Dave Barber third, Matt Susi fourth. 6 in that first ball, open box. 37-mile-per-hour fastball on the Bob Lee radar gun.
Korey's been real consistent. Every time I've measured him, it's been 37. Jeremy 30, 34. So
3-6-10 in the 4 to the left, trying to kick it over. Goes right, gets 2. Another open box. That's good news for Jeremy. Both bowls explosive. We've seen 3 double strikes in this match. Wide right for an 8, 79 through 8. Jeremy says, give me 2 more of those. $1,000 in line here at the Cheecha National Championship for Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass. Outstanding place to bowl, outstanding place to hang out in the restaurant and bar.
Losing those 4 pins in the past 3 boxes, now it makes it so that Jeremy probably needs just 3 marks. I was saying 3 to 4 earlier. Now it's probably just 3.
We have 2 Hall of Famers. Joe Tavanese just retired here recently. You have Dave Barber still works here. Hall of Famer. Father of Dave Barber. Congratulations again to Dave Barber and Allie Barber. He's got married recently. Packard. Baby split, the 3, 6, 10, and the 8 on the left side and the back. 2 pieces of wood. Had a spare 8 in the 4th. Everything else open here in the 5th. Going for a spare. No.
If you like thrilling finishes like this, like the video on whatever platform you're on by hitting the like button. We're going down the stretch on this one.
He's over 600 now. 10. 89 through 9 here in the 5th. He's up to 606. 1 box to go. And it's Jeremy Seaholm. He can work some magic here. Thrilling match here in Metro Bowl. Watch that Mark Carrier match, by the way. That men's money match 2. Mark was insane that day. 1384 performance.
That's a must.
Catch it on Spread Eagle Production YouTube. The main men's money match 2.
That is must-see viewing.
He almost had 600 those first 4. Broke 3 house records at All Play in Belfast, Maine. Korey has the 1, 3, 6, and the 7. Mark Carrier, again, congratulations purchasing the 1, 7, 10 to be official later this month. And Paul Dyer purchasing All Play in Belfast with his wife Lynn Dyer. Open, that's good news for Jeremy. An open half. And a very interesting finish here in Peabody. A sub 100 string for Korey Packard.
It was like a game.
A 9, disappointing 98, 5th string. 615 for Korey Packard. Had a 671 when he won the championship last year on October 9th. Can Jeremy Seaholm come back? Jeremy needs 73 to tie, 74 to win. 5 boxes to go at the 2022 Cheecha National Championship. Korey Packard and Jeremy Seaholm. 2 great bowlers, 2 great guys. On and off the lanes. Jeremy, head pin, a 3-1 split. Can't believe it.
These side pins are just not breaking for
Wood
anyone
almost
now.
took it. 2-4, so he needs to split the uprights here. Try to kick it over. Missed the object pin. Try to grab a couple here. Still has time. Down 28 coming in the final 5. And a beautiful shot for 10.
That might matter.
Gains a pin. 60 through 6.
Yeah, that might matter. That keeps him within the same margin.
Box to box, down 27 in the match. Needs 63 and 4 to tie, 64 and 4 to win. Very possible. We'll talk to the winning bowler afterwards. Head to head pin hit. 7, 8, 9, 10 strike! Huge! Strike in the 7th. 70 plus 2. Here comes Seaholm.
Step 1 complete. A lot more work still to be done.
He has a high single of 196. He's hit 690 twice. Danny Finn, leave him alone. Another great finish here, Greg. Working on a strike for double.
Oh.
3-2 split.
Still filling this strike.
Try to grab 3 here.
A double would have been instant gratification and possibly could have given him the lead. Now
Need to mark out. This would be something. 7 in the strike. 77 through 7. Might be in double strike territory. Nice 10.
Again.
87 through 8. Up 8 in the string.
He's not
Down
technically.
17 the match.
He needs 2 marks. Spare 9 is enough.
Right? That's right. 30. You have 579 right now.
He needs a lot, but we've seen him do it before.
Needs 2 marks. Has wood to help. It's going to be easy, though. The other pin was better off standing.
Yeah, that's who. Yeah.
The 4 and the 10.
Nothing to add to that. 2 pin
Needs a
should've-
mark to avoid double strike. Valiant effort by Jeremy Seaholm here in the 5th. Been a good match all the way through.
And he has doubled in the 10th already.
Needs this. Can he pick it up?
Oh! Jammed on the cap. Ball in front of the 4. Denied. So many unbelievable bids from these bowlers all day long.
Gets a 10.
Again.
97 through 9. He needs 26 to need a double. A double 6 to tie, a double 7 to win. Otherwise, Korey Packard will win the $1,000 Cheecha National Championship.
He hasn't lost a single pin in the past 6 boxes, which is giving him this lottery ticket.
And that'll do it. Korey Packard has won the 2022 Cheecha National Championship. Spare in the 10th.
I'll take care of the mic. I will fix your mic.
We'll talk to Korey after the match is over.
Hi, Paul. It's all you.
115 on the end for Jeremy Seaholm.
You what?
And the final score, 615 for
8th,
Korey
Phil,
Packard.
115. Korey Packard wins it. Jeremy 115 that string. Jeremy wins it by 17. Korey wins it by 8 pins in a thrilling match. 615 to 607. Let's talk to the bowlers here.
Okay. Hold on. Keep this on. Turn this up. Turn that up.
Jeremy, tough luck. Rosa. Korey, take it over here, buddy. Great effort, Jeremy. Just a little short. Korey?
I escaped that one.
2 double strikes, the difference in the match. 2-1 on double strikes. That was the difference in the match.
Yeah.
Turned out. You had a tough 5th string. Left to do it with Jeremy. Jeremy punched out. There's some great balls. Just came short at the end by 8 pins.
That's the way the ball goes. I mean, it's sometimes everything goes, sometimes it gets splits. I mean, I wasn't throwing a good ball in that last game, but maybe a little nervous. But
And you swung back and forth early on. It's gone back and forth like a typical pro match.
no, it was a great match. It was pretty close all the way, and that's what I was expecting. That I was hoping for a good match.
Yeah.
So.
Any 3-letter words to describe winning the
Wow.
2022? Korey, congratulations.
Thanks, Paul.
Korey Packard wins the 2022 National Championship, the Cheecha Nationals. Wins it 615 to 607. 615 to 607. Jeremy seemed a tough luck loser. Jeremy, a great effort, losing cause. Nothing to hang your head on. Do a great ball on your object pin constantly. A lot of punching out.
I had some trouble on lane 23, but I came back on 24 and he left the door open. And I found my timely spread eagle as I always do. So.
A great effort, great one, and a great gentleman, and thanks for being humble and talking, and that's tough to talk after a loss.
And now I have to pay for his bowl.
Tell the viewers about the Approach podcast again, how they can tune in and how to find it.
It's on Spotify. It's the Approach According to Bowling Podcast. It's on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, basically anywhere you can find a podcast.
Now the question is, will there be a rematch?
Maybe someday.
Okay.
Someday.
Well, you had a great effort, nothing to hang your head on, nothing wrong with the 607, but congratulations on a great hard-fought victory.
I screwed myself in that first string on the spare that I called. What can you do?
Valiant effort, though. Congratulations. So for Bob Lee, Greg Gouillart, Paul Grant, I'm Paul Grant saying so much fun. Thanks to Mike Pacici for hosting the tournament. This has been a presentation of Spread Eagle Productions, home of the new Candlepin Bowling Network. So long for now. Thank you for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling. So long.